everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of Wrestling Rampage. The two amigos are back in this bitch.
That's right, we are back. And we're going to show you guys a little package that I got from the big blowout sale from Lukie Games.
Lukie Games, huh?
No, not Roman Reigns.
Oh.
Lukie.
Oh, Lukie?
Lukie.
Alright, Lukie.
Not Leaky, but Lukie.
Lukie?
Well, Lukie.
Oh, I thought you said Loogie. Lukie Games.
Now you spitting on anybody, you know. Well, before we do get started, though, Tommy, what you got there?
Well, before we get started on the Lukie Games here. Oh, Leaky, whatever the fucking name is. Lugie, there we go. Lukie Games, alright.
There you go.
You know, we got some merchandise. You know, we got some stickers here. Hell no, you can get it for free.
You get stickers for free.
You can get the classic, the one that says he wants his money back on. The Wrestling Rampage OG logo.
The original logo.
Yep. Big shout out to Damo from the Bone Leaders.
The Bone Leaders Podcast.
With our cover, our cover over here on YouTube. Special shout out to Damo for doing this. And the Bone Leaders, go check them out.
Absolutely.
And then, our new logo, the new Wrestling Rampage logo with the Three Stooges himself.
That's right.
Or as someone else would like to call us. You know what that is.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
The stickers are free. All you gotta do is get in contact with us if you guys want stickers.
Yes, the stickers are absolutely free. Now also, we got for $7.
$7 all in.
$7 all in, unlike AEW's all in, that's half in.
Yes.
The Wrestling Rampage pin.
Yes.
For only $7. What the fuck can you get for $7? Not much.
You can get the Lux box from Taco Bell.
Yeah, or the fucking $5 meal deal, as long as you save the $2.
Save the $2.
But yeah, the Wrestling Rampage pin. Get it now while they're last, because they're going to be gone.
Yes.
There's only 100 available.
Yes, there's only 100 available.
So you better go out and get it now.
Because they will not be restocked.
That's right. So $7 get you the pin and the 3 stickers.
$7?
$7.
You can't give anything free away with these people. What the fuck?
Well, nonetheless, those are available. But with that being said, Tommy, I got a package right here from Lukie Games.
Lukie Games.
Now, the reason why I got a package from Lukie Games is I seen, because occasionally I'll get on certain websites.
Uh-huh.
Not DK Oldies, because they never have a sale.
Oh, they're horrible.
But, yeah, and they're horrible. But Lukie Games actually has a sale going on. I think they still have that sale going on. What they do is they mark down a bunch of their games for some reason, and I ain't going to sit here and complain, but they have. They mark down a lot of their games. Now, I will say this. There's nothing wowing in this package.
Yeah.
But we are going to show you regardless. And Tommy can make fun of some of the purchases I got. That's why I
probably will.
there. But because you like to make fun of what I buy most of the time anyway. But they have a blowout sale on LukieGames.com. And, I usually don't buy games from websites that often, but I will say this, a lot of the prices that they had are like thrift store prices for some of these games. Like, honestly, if I would have came across some of these games at like a Goodwill or like a thrift store, I probably would have bought them at these prices. That's what I mean. Like, I will say this, most of the games I bought in this package, besides 2 of them, were like $2 and like 64 cents each.
Yeah.
They were very cheap. Less than $3 a game.
Maybe they just want to get rid of the games.
Possibly. So I bought some. And now I will say this, there's nothing wowing in here because I went cheap too. But they also have a deal as well on that the blowout sale. Any orders over $25 you get it free shipping.
Yeah.
So you want to try to meet that $25 mark. So that being said, I guess we'll show what I got here. We're just gonna go ahead and just boom.
Yeah.
Like that. Now that one I'll have to show off last, and that's one that was a decent price. The rest of these were actually really cheap. These are most of these are Game Boy Advance games. Now, I play my Game Boy Advance every once in a while.
Yeah.
And I do it most of the time when I'm editing. I'll just like pop in a Game Boy game and play it while like the files are rendering.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I go to your room to see you do that.
yeah, so I just like to buy them if I can get them for really cheap. So, which one would you like to show off, Tommy?
Well, let's go ahead and see what the $5 game he got here.
Yes.
Oh, of course. I knew this would be in there.
Make fun of them.
Game Boy Advanced. Zelastic. You remember Zelastic? I remember their fucking book fairs.
Yes.
I got Zomo the rabbit.
I remember that.
The old tape didn't have the book, but I got the tape.
Yes,
I had to order it from the library.
Tommy bought Zomo the rabbit. He bought the cassette tape of Zomo the rabbit, but they didn't have the book. He had to rent the book from the library.
But from Zelastic,
And now you know I don't get games like that.
Game Boy Advance, I Spy Challenger. Yeah, you're going to be playing this. ain't you?
Yes, I will be.
I Spy Challenger.
Hey, some of those I Spy games are fun. Are fun, man. So
I don't know. I remember the movie. Robert Culp and Bill Cosby. I Spy.
it's not that I Spy. But
that right there was back in the 60s.
I Spy Challenger. Now a lot of these prices I'm gonna throw out is according to price charting. Okay. Price charging has it as loose for $5. I only paid $2.64 for it, so I saved $2.36.
There you go.
Yeah.
I Spy Challenger.
Saved over $2 on it, so
Yeah,
not bad.
Uh-huh.
Next one I bought because I actually like this series, and I remember a game Mom and Dad bought for me when I was a kid that I played on the PS2. And I really enjoyed. It's also for the Game Boy Advance. It's Frogger's Adventure: Temple of the Frog. And this game I got for also the same price, $2.64. Price charting has it at $4. So I saved like $1.36 on it. So
Is that about the same game where you try to avoid traffic and shit like that, get across the street?
This is more of like an RPG kind of Frogger game, where you're hitting enemies and stuff like that, and you're walking around and stuff.
Yeah, it must become a little bit advanced, I don't know.
But, this is Frogger's Adventure. I actually had, I don't think it was this game, it was another, I think it was like Frogger's Quest or something on the PS2. And I really enjoyed that game, so I figured I'd pick this game up. And it was cheap, so why not? What's another game you want to make fun of me about?
Well, let's go ahead. Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
From THQ. Can't knock THQ.
Yeah.
I like THQ. Horrible on Fight Forever, though.
Yeah.
That's probably your worst game you ever did. We got Nickelodeon, The Wild Thornberrys.
Chimp Chase.
Chimp Chase. Can barely read it. It's too fucking small. But yeah.
Chip Chase.
Chip Chase, The Wild Thornberrys.
Now,
I remember The Wild Thornberrys. I'm going to be honest, I'm one of the biggest fan of The Wild Thornberrys.
I was not either, but I will say this. In that, because I actually tried all these games and they all work. This game is kind of like an RPG Frogger game. This game is an I Spy game. You know, they're pretty similar. That game, you remember the chimp Darwin on the series? You're actually Darwin in that game.
Oh.
And you're going around like it's kind of like a platformer.
Oh.
It's pretty decent. Chip Chase is worth $5 according to price charting. I paid $2.64, so that's a total savings of $2.36.
There you go.
So not bad. Next one is from Nickelodeon as well. It's the Adventures of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, The Attack of the Twonks.
The hell's a twonk?
I assume it's that creature in the corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But nonetheless, I got this game. It says it's worth $5 according to price charting. I got it for $2.64, so I've saved $2.36 on it. And yeah, it was just cheap. Like I said, a lot of these games I would have bought if I found them at a thrift store, regardless for these prices. So, you want to go with that last one right there?
Yeah, sure will.
Before we get to the little more.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I got a Rocket Power game for the PS1.
Yeah.
We got Nickelodeon Rocket Power Zero Gravity Zone.
Zero Gravity Zone.
On the Game Boy Advance.
It's kind of... the Jimmy Neutron's kind of like a platformer as well. This is kind of like a skating
Oh, yeah?
game.
That's not the one I got.
Yeah. So, it's pretty decently fun. Rocket Power's worth $4. I paid $2.64, so I saved $1.36.
There you go.
Not too bad. Like I said, I would have bought these at a thrift store if I would have found them for $2 a piece. $2 or $3 a piece. I would have bought them regardless.
Well, you always want to go cheap on games if you can find them.
Now, these games were a little more expensive. Not by much, but just a little more expensive.
You had to get to the 25, right?
Yeah. Well, see, this didn't equal up to 25.
No, not even close.
So I had to get some other things. Because they also had a few other cheapy games, too, but they just weren't anything I was like interested in getting. A lot of sports games.
That'd be something I'd be interested in.
What kind of sports game do they have?
You guys have tons of sports games. But nonetheless. That one I actually paid $5 for.
So, for the Game Boy Advance...
Oh, my bad. I paid $4.84 for that game.
Oh, for this?
Yes.
For the Game Boy Advance, Pac-Man World.
Pac-Man World. That was also released on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty good game. It's a platformer of Pac-Man. Now it's not like it's not like your traditional platformer. It's not and it's not like Pac-Man.
Yeah.
You're actually going around and doing certain platforming on it. So I mean it's pretty decent. Believe it or not, that game is worth like $10.
Yeah.
in loose form, it's worth like $10. I paid $4.84 for it, so I saved $5.16 on it.
Oh yeah.
So I saved about $5 on that game. That's not bad. And then I noticed that I still didn't hit that $25 mark, and there was nothing else I really kind of wanted, so. I went to look. I looked in all the genres that they have because they have certain genres that you can look through. I looked through N64. It was games I either had or it was like games that were like out of the price range I was wanting to pay. Because honestly, guys, I didn't really want to pay a lot for these games. I was trying to go with quantity over quality, so to speak. But I found a Sega Dreamcast game, which they know I'm actually collected for Dreamcast. Yep. It's a game I don't have for the Dreamcast. And I ended up finding it for less than $12. I actually got this for $11.47. So less than $12 for a Dreamcast game, and it's complete. That's not bad. I'm just going to be honest with you, because there's a lot of Sega Dreamcast games that are pretty expensive.
Yeah, there is.
Minus the sports games. The sports games are really cheap. But any other games, they're up there.
You got a couple of sports games because you got them for cheap.
Well, I'll buy them if I can get them for cheap. But this one is for the Sega Dreamcast. It's Midway's Greatest Arcade Hits Volume 1. And it says at the top, 6 great games, 1 low price.
They got a pinball on there?
No. I will tell you what the games are. They actually have the games listed on here, and the games are on the back too. We have Sinistar. Prevent the evil Sinistar from being unleashed and destroying everything in its path. Once he forms the floating pieces, the universe is doomed. I never played a lot of Sinistar. Now, they also have Robotron, which I played some Robotron before. Save the last human family on Earth by destroying hordes of moldering mutant robots. Defender. Have you played Defender, Pops? You remember Defender?
I don't think so.
No.
I remember.
Yeah, defend the planet from hordes of ravenous space aliens intent on kidnapping all the humans under the protection. They also have Defender 2 on here. It says even more aliens features to challenge the player's the planet's defender. The smash sequel to the outstanding original. Now, I played some Defender and I played some Robotron. I never really played Sinistar before, but these two games I played quite a bit. And one is Bubbles. Do you remember Bubbles?
I remember Bubbles.
Bubbles, yeah, I remember Bubbles.
Chase down the dirty scum with your scorching bubble power. Keep the sink clean from filth.
Yep, I remember that game.
Okay. There's that one. And then one of my favorites when I was a kid, Joust.
I remember Joust.
Joust, yeah.
Take the air on your winged bird of prey and dismount your opponents. So, they got 6 games on here. This is a 1 to 2 player game. And I played the hell out of Joust and Bubbles when I was a kid. Defender I played every once in a while. Robotron I played once in a while. Sinistar I just never got into. But definitely cool to have. And it is complete, in really great shape. Disc clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah. Cool to have this in my collection. Because I actually had this... me and Tommy had... I'm not sure if it was this one, but it was definitely one of those arcade games for the PS1.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the Williams.
Yeah.
Greatest arcade games. And, which is similar, because Bubbles is Williams and Defenders are Williams. And I think Joust is Williams too, if I'm not mistaken. But definitely glad I got this. Complete. This is worth $17. I got it for $11.47, so I saved $5.53 on this game. So not bad. Now with that game, I actually got to the $25 mark, at least. So, with that being said, everything that I bought here, all 7 games, came out to, on price charting, $50. But through Lukie Games, with that blowout sale, I actually only spent $29.51.
Yeah.
So, I have a total savings of $20.49.
There you go.
So, not bad. Not bad. This is just a little bonus little video of what I'll show you guys what I got from Lukie Games. If you guys want to go to Lukie Games, you guys can. LukieGames.com. They still have that blowout sale going on. The issue was a lot of the stuff that was cheap, like disc-based stuff, it was like disc only.
Yeah.
So it's like I really didn't want to buy disc only. I don't care if it's cartridge. That doesn't bother me too much. But if I got to get a game, I got to have a case.
Yeah.
But this was complete and it was decently cheap, so I picked it
The only
up.
time I want to grab one that's, I will grab a game with a random case in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I gotta have a case. If I'm gonna get a disc-based game, and I'm gonna pay some kind of price.
But disc only, I don't do that.
But if you guys want to go there, if you like collecting disc only, they have a bunch of games. I've seen a bunch of games for $1 or $2. So if you guys want to buy some cheap games, go ahead and go there. But hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, thumbs up. Don't forget to share a little social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. You can follow me and Tommy on Instagram. You can also follow us on X on Twitter at WrestleRampage. You can also hit that damn subscribe button because we're so close to 3,000 subscribers.
We're almost there.
And we're giving away some pretty heavy
We're
hitters.
we're giving away a banger after banger after banger.
Absolutely. So if you guys want to, hit the damn subscribe button. And I will link the 3,000 subscriber giveaway video in the description box below. But hope that you guys enjoyed it. Hit that damn subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.